Welcome to the show.
Same.
You know who really likes sharks?
You know who really likes
Like
sharks?
really, after he's killed him.
Oh,
His name is Shawn something.
Spicer?
Shawn Spicer.
No,
Shawn the shark?
he doesn't look like him. So, let me set the scene.
Said the same.
Shawn the sheep?
You've caught a shark. You're deep sea fishing.
You've caught a shark.
You're having a great time. And as when you fish, if you don't release, the fish is probably going to die, right?
Correct.
Because you hit it with a hammer on the head or something, right? That's how you
jeez.
usually do it.
That's violent.
Is that the way?
Okay.
You go,
You
I
should
think
just
you're
grab him by
supposed
the
to-
tail and just smack him on the floor.
I
Ah.
think you're supposed to put a knife between their eyes. It's the quickest. It's the quickest way to kill him.
seems dangerous.
It doesn't really matter, does it? Because they can't feel pain.
Are you sure?
Yeah, fish don't feel pain.
How do you know?
I asked.
I don't doubt that. but
Such
I
a
don't-
weird
I'm
way to
pretty sure they didn't.
answer that question.
I asked a fish.
Okay,
He told me.
so you're deep sea fishing. You've caught a shark.
Okay.
It's dead. What do you do next?
You eat it.
That's less ridiculous than what happened.
So that's pretty normal.
It's not
I
ridiculous
think
at
most
all.
people eat
Sharks
fish
make soup,
they
man.
catch.
Well, like you'd usually wait till you get back to land to eat it. But
Yeah, we
so
call it
we're still on the boat, and so this guy Shawn something, we don't actually know his last name, but he has been found
Okay.
by a reporter.
Right.
So he hasn't revealed his source because the guy's scared for a good reason. So this Shawn guy gets starkers, like absolutely naked, and
On the
Doesn't
boat.
even leave his shoes on.
does he?
No.
I don't think so. No, it would have been funnier if he left his shoes on.
Is that your thing?
You
Or?
can keep your shoes on.
So okay. Imagine you're on the second floor of a ship looking down at the poop deck, which is that's the correct term, right?
No.
The shark.
I think so.
I doubt it.
I'm pretty sure the deck is just called the poop deck, isn't it?
It is now.
Okay,
Stop saying the poop
look it
deck.
up in nautical terms. I know this stuff. I don't know port and whatever, but I know poop deck. Now, and the shark's there, and this naked guy has the sharks behind the fin area. So shark fin's like in the middle of
Right.
the back. He's got his legs on either side of the shark, like straddling it,
How big is the shark, though?
and
About
he's
the
like
size of him.
he's like proper spooning it, like
It's a big shark.
he's big spoon,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the shark is little spoon, but the shark's actually bigger than him, I think.
That's okay.
And
That can
he's not like a thin guy either, so it's kind of comical in the
He's a
way.
chub.
Yeah. So there's this
a lot of
there's this
cellulite going
overweight naked dude who's a bit sunburnt, and clearly
He's got tan lines.
and he's got the widest butt you've like ever seen.
Wait, is there footage of this?
It's a photo,
Okay.
and he's just humping this dead shark.
Hey, if it's just a photo, how do you know it's humping?
The smile on his face
Because
mainly,
it's blurry as he moves back and forth.
the motion blur,
It was a real slow shutter.
and he has like the biggest smile on his face, so you know he was just having a time of his life doing this.
Was there penetration?
It's you can't see between the legs.
He'd have to have... It's the top of the shark.
It's like the hard part.
Maybe
of
that's
the
where
shark.
they
But
stabbed it.
isn't that where they
have to
have
have made
isn't
it.
that where they have a hole to breathe? or-
No, that's a dolphin.
That's a dolphin.
Oh, that's dolphin.
Now, so somebody on Twitter found this photo. So this wasn't like it didn't happen and then this happened. This photo was from a few months
Apparently
back.
it's 2 years old.
Yeah.
Oh wow, 2
Photo.
years.
It's from Cannabis Finker on Twitter.
What? Cannabis sphincter?
what?
It's on the 6th of May, posted this and said, "Hey, can you help me find whoever did this so we can like shame them?" Because
They're humping a shark.
so her angle is like treatment of animals kind of
Yep.
thing,
It's
like
rape.
dead animals.
Yep.
Well, you technically can't say he's having sex with it because there's no hole.
Wait, so who cares after the animal's dead?
Yeah, usually animal rights are when they're still alive, right?
I think it's the same thing as in the. Remember a couple of years ago the
Harambe.
no close. I think it was a rhino. Was it a dead rhino? And the dentist who killed the rhino.
Oh yes.
Lion.
Lion.
He
Sorry,
killed the lion.
he killed the lion,
The
and then he
dentist.
had
You killed a
photo.
lion with a name. That's the problem. You shouldn't
It was
kill
a
animals
famous
if
lion.
they have a name.
It was a famous line.
Because people don't care when they don't have a name.
Oh,
Let's name the shark real quick.
it probably does have a name already, but
Shane the shark.
So then, just this internet manhunt has been going on, which I didn't report on at first because like I wanted to see how this ended, right? And so at first, people thought it was the University of Florida's coach Jim McQueen.
Ooh.
It would be like a really big deal over in America.
Yeah, especially like a football coach.
I know,
as well.
right?
And if you actually look at the photos side by side, they do look really similar. And
Did they get a photo of him lying down there?
no, I'll get to. There's actually
So
something
could
funny
you-
that comes out of that.
Could you get this inflatable dolphin and just hold it between your legs?
But he's like, no, it's not me. And
Oh, okay.
I don't even like sharks.
Of course he would say that.
yeah, but it turns out it actually wasn't him.
I did not have
Sexual
sexual
relations with that
with
shark.
that shark.
I actually meant to look this up if there was like a bestiality combination necrophilia word. One of you can look that up. If you want.
Beastophilia.
I just didn't want that to be in my Google history. You know what I mean? It's like, you know when you want something, you're like, I don't want this to be like attached to my email address.
I don't want this to affect my advertising suggestions, so I'm not going to look it up.
Necrobestiality.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
You just
gonna
guessing?
call it.
Oh, you know.
pretty smart
He
guy.
knows.
Do you want your name
He
attached
knows.
to that? Now,
Chrysophilia.
also implicated in this internet witch hunt was sandwich chain owner Jimmy John Leontwad.
What? Leotard?
Everyone's got weird names.
His name is
except Shawn.
Jimmy John Leotard.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, Jimmy John.
I don't think he's going to be too worried about us misquoting him because his name. He probably doesn't want his name attached to this, even though it now is.
Jimmy John.
But we'll definitely tag the story with his name.
Yeah, totally. Now, he also was not. He said, nah, that's not me.
Sounds just like a sex humper.
Yeah, it's a sex humper.
I mean a shark humper.
A sex humper.
That's what happens when you're texting and come in halfway through.
He was looking up necrophilia. Give him a break.
No, I wasn't. I was started and then I stopped. I was having a necrophilia bestiality. Maybe not.
Okay. So then, this reporter actually found the dude. Shawnee Shark. Sharky Shawn is what the internet's calling him. I think.
Shark lover Shawn.
Yeah. You don't know his last name, so he was going to have an interview with the University of Florida coach.
What?
Wait, why?
I think like one of the channels was putting it together.
Is it because they look the same?
Yeah, I think because the coach. I think the coach
no sense.
still has the stigma of it because like no one believes it's not him. You know what it's like? The picture looks so much like him.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, nah, that's not me. And everyone's like, yeah, right.
Sure it isn't.
There's like no incentive for the other guy though.
Sure it isn't.
Hey, I'm the coach of the
So-
University of Florida.
So the
team.
meeting
What
was
are you-
scheduled. They were going to have this great content. And then an hour before they filmed it, Sharky Shawn mysteriously pulled out.
What a surprise.
Not of the shark, but of the meeting.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, gross.
Yuck. He pulled out.
So, like, you can imagine what happened. Like, someone with a brain told him, hey, wait a minute.
This is
Maybe
really
you
dumb.
shouldn't have a shark humping picture attached to your permanent internet history.
Just leave that attached to that Florida coach guy. Yeah. Seems to have stuck.
Well, the initial thing was Shawn wanted to meet the guy. I think he was, like, a fan of the university or something.
What?
Like, university football is, like, important in America. Like, we
Yeah,
don't
I
give a
get
crap
that.
about
That's
it.
how they got him in.
He's also a big fan of sharks.
Yeah. But this is the funny part. Okay, it was all pretty funny. But this is especially funny.
How does it get better?
So the reporter's like big ticket to this Sharky Shawn guy was he had photo evidence both naked and clothed of Shawn, and like that was how he figured it.
What?
So and now Sharky Shawn, right, is afraid of bounty hunters.
Wow.
Yeah, now he's just living in fear of bounty hunters. Well, that was his reason he pulled out as well. The reason he
Sharks
gave.
that are bounty
It's
hunters.
the shark's family.
Bounty sharks?
Yeah, dog shark bounty hunter. Dog. Yeah, I tried
That'd
to
be
combine
dog
dog
and
shark.
shark.
Dog?
That'd be a great cartoon.
Yeah.
Too many animals going on right now.
Anyway,
There we go.
so
What a
what do you guys
What a
think?
tale.
Should you be able to hunt dead sharks? Is that your right as a human being?
If you're in international water, I mean,
Is that the question
Who's gonna
that
say
should
no?
be followed up after this article?
Yeah, like at the end of it, I was kind of like, why do we care so much about this?
why did that? I say, okay,
I-
so the person who cared first, is it because they don't want anyone hunting sharks?
Hunting or humping?
I think so.
No, hunting.
Oh, hunting.
Because the shark's dead already. It's not coming back.
Yeah, it's the idea of senselessly killing, I think.
Unless the shark was still alive when it was humped.
It's hard to tell.
If you can hump a live shark,
That's an achievement.
Maybe you deserve
I think
to.
that's like riding a bomb.
You got
like a
strong
nuclear bomb.
legs.
Yeah.
Well, technically, bull riders. What are they doing? They're humping those bulls.
Maybe he thought he was just wrestling it.
He had a very big smile on his face.
Yeah.
Pretty happy if you're wrestling a shark.
Naked.
Well,
Yeah, why was
Think
he
about
naked?
how sensitive the man is down there. And if that thing was alive, it would be flipping like crazy.
Yeah.
What, are we talking about the shark?
It must
Yeah.
have been
Oh.
dead.
Well, he would be as well because he'd be
Does
jiggling
yours
so much.
flip?
So it had to be dead because, like, as if who in their right mind approaches an alive shark out of water naked?
Shawn.
Sharky Shawn, of course.
Well, I think this lady, she's a bit crazy, but I think everyone else just jumped on because it's hilarious.
it's a pretty funny looking photo.
Like, if she's proper angry. Like, sharks die all the time, man. And killing sharks is bad, but all fishermen, sometimes you catch a shark, sometimes they don't make it. What can you do?
Why is killing sharks bad?
Because they're endangered and we want them to be around forever.
It's not healthy for ecosystems to kill
Sharks
off
aren't
apex
endangered.
Are they?
predators. Some species are.
Very, very few of them are.
Are you basing this on any
What?
kind of information?
What are your sources?
No, zero information.
Yes.
Anyway,
What are you, HF?
Yes, I
Anyway.
am.
My opinion. Now.
Sharks are good. We shouldn't kill them.
Hey, if you want to hump a dead shark, you go right ahead.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty in the middle about it.
Like,
the humping is not my issue with the hunt. Like, if you're gonna have an issue, it's got to be with the actual catching of the shark in the first place and not releasing it back. But I guess it'd be really hard to release it back because how would you get your hook out of it?
you can just snip it off.
Oh, like while it's still hanging and thrashing around.
Yeah.
That'd
Just
be really hard
Just cut
still.
the line.
These are big sharks.
Have to be a really big line too, because that was a big shark.
Yeah, like serious gear.
I don't know what line that guy's. It's like the diamond thread in Futurama.
The
Yeah.
sort of hooks you would need to pull a shark out of water
Is it going to survive?
Yeah,
with
that's
that
what I mean.
hook
It
in
has probably already killed a shark.
Lots of, like, sometimes you just can't get your hook out when you go fishing. Don't
I'd
you
be
go fishing?
upset if he cut off the fin and then threw it back in, like everyone who gets shark fins.
Yeah,
does.
that's bad.
That's terrible.
What?
Why is that bad?
Because
Because then they just die.
Oh, do they die?
What?
Yeah, you can't live without your.
The fin is
Dorsal
what
fin.
you use to make soup.
Oh.
Shark
It's like
fin
I
soup.
pull you out of the water, cut off your face.
Because
just
they
chuck you
don't. They
back.
don't want the rest of the shark because it takes up space.
Right.
They
So
want
it's
to be
more
able to
efficient.
hunt more. Yeah, they waste the rest of the shark.
I would have thought you could eat all of it.
You could, but they
But
don't.
the fin is the delicacy.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never
It's-
had it.
Killing sharks is a serious problem.
I've had shark's fin
But
soup.
I don't think humping sharks is a serious problem.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yes,
Oh,
I agree.
In the humper's defense, the fin was still on the shark.
Teach a man to fish. No, wait. Give a man a fish and he eats for a day,
Teach a man to fish and he humps it.
and he will hump that fish.
Far out. I knew that topic was going to be dumb, but I'm glad how dumb we got. Now, interesting.